This is Keep the Faith Ministry News. I'm Hal Mayer. A Danish national has become the first person to be convicted under Malaysia's new anti-fake news law. Salah Salem Salah Sulaiman, 46, on April 30, pleaded guilty to maliciously publishing fake news in the form of a YouTube video on the recent shooting of Fadi al-Bach, an alleged member of the militant Palestine group Hamas in Kuala Lumpur. He was sentenced to a week's jail and fined 10,000 ringgits under the Anti-Fake News Act, which came into force on April 11 and provides for stiff punishments of up to 6 years in prison and a maximum fine of 500,000 ringgits. The cyber court, where the case was heard, played the video in which he claimed he was with a victim when he was shot. He said in the video he had made countless calls to the police, who only arrived at the scene 50 minutes later, while an ambulance came an hour later. Malaysian police have denied Salah's claims. National Police Chief Muhammad Fuzi Harun said a day after the shooting that their records showed a distress call was received at 6:41 a.m. and a patrol car arrived at the scene 8 minutes later. Salah was accused of committing the offense between 6:50 a.m. and 9 a.m. on April 21 in Setapak, where Palestinian engineering lecturer Mr. al-Bach was shot dead by two assailants on a motorcycle. The suspect, who is of Yemeni descent, did not know Mr. al-Bach personally, the Sun Daily reported. The Daily cited sources saying Salah was jobless and had previously worked as a horse groomer in Denmark. The prosecutor said the video had damaged the reputation of the police and the nation. Salah pleaded guilty in mitigation. Salah said he was a visitor, having only been in Malaysia for 10 days at the time of his offense. He said he did not know Malaysia had such a law, and however, he admitted it was a mistake and apologized for any hurt that the video may have caused. Sessions Court Judge Zaman Madnoor sentenced him to a week's jail from the date of arrest and a fine of 10,000 ringgits. As Salah had been in remand since being arrested on April 23, the jail term was considered served. Note that though this seems to be a petty issue, the Malaysian government's new law could be used in many places to deter fake news. One wonders if CNN or other major news agencies would be prosecuted under such a law in Malaysia or other countries. Is it possible that one day individuals, churches, and other religious organizations that proclaim the Bible and expose the man of sin will be falsely accused of producing fake news and made out to be criminals? Perhaps Malaysia's new law will find other uses than originally intended. Will similar laws be imposed by global leaders in an effort to eliminate criticism or exposure? Will they eventually target God's people who are tasked with exposing the global religious power? And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. That's Revelation 13, verse 7. This is Keep the Faith Ministry News. Thank you for watching.